Welcome back. It's Thursday, March 9th in the NBA. My three favorite picks are on the way. Let's recap yesterday. A 2-2 day, losing a little bit of juice. Trae Young goes over. Fred VanVleet goes over in assists. But Damian Lillard doesn't get it done. He ends with 35. He doesn't play in the fourth quarter due to a blowout. And Brandon Ingram gets injured before halftime when he has 12 points. A bad luck stretch continues. Hopefully we get some good luck. A changing of the tide today. Let's go 3-0. At day 3 of our ladder challenge did hit, so we will certainly take that. And today, day 4 is on the way. It'll be live a little bit later on today. If you are new, go down below. Hit that subscribe button. Drop a like. It's 100% for free. Just do those two things. Takes only a second out of your day. If you want to comment your favorite picks or your favorite ladder legs, feel free to do that as well. Now, at the end of this video, I'll have a PrizePicks entry. If you have no idea about PrizePicks, a great place to make those player picks, and you get a great payout over there. But the best part is if you sign up using our code COS or the top link in the description, you get a 100% deposit match up to $100. Today, I'll have a 3-leg entry. You'll see that at the end of the video. But again, sign up using our code COS. If you're a new user, you get a 100% deposit match up to $100. A lot of you guys have used that code. I certainly appreciate it. Now let's dive into our favorite picks. Go to probably, I think, the latest game on the slate. For this first one, the guy on the thumbnail, De'Aaron Fox. I like his over 6.5 assists, minus 102 on FanDuel. So almost getting plus money here. Now, if this line goes up, I personally wouldn't play it at 7.5. I think that's a tad too high for Fox. And he and the Kings are back at home taking on the Knicks. Now, the Kings are televised. I have no idea how many televised games they've had this year, but it's not a lot, given that they are the second/third in the Western Conference. But either way, Fox, I think his team's going to want to step up on TV. Now, let's talk about Fox, though. He's played pretty well. 12, 8, 7, and 7 assists in his last 4 games, averaging 13.5 potential assists in those 4. That's the most on the team. Now, Sabonis is going to run some of this offense, but if the Knicks are up in this game, the Kings and Fox are going to have the ball in Fox's hands the whole second half, and that's what we hope to see. Now, we look at the Knicks. I know they're a tough defense. I'm a Knicks fan. Mitchell Robinson's going to man the paint, so maybe I don't expect a big night from Fox in terms of points because I expect them to converge on him. I expect if he drives to the hoop, they're going to converge, make someone else knock down some shots. So that's why I like his assists here, and we've seen him play pretty well against the Knicks. In his last 5 against them, he's had 8, 6, 7, 11, and 7 assists. So going over in 4 of those 5, missing once on the hook. And we've seen the Knicks. They're on a team that gives up, the most assists in the league, but they have been giving up some assists. We look at the last game, they gave up 7 to Terry Rozier, 8 to Gordon Hayward, and over the Knicks' last 13 games, they've allowed 15 guys that have at least 6 or more assists against them. Now, 6 would be on the hook for Fox, but the proof is there. They've obviously been giving up a lot of assists, especially to guards, and I think they're going to let Fox drive, but everyone's going to converge on him. He's going to have to kick it out to Keegan Murray, Harrison Barnes. I think a lot of people are triggered by that, but just the other guys to knock down some shots, and we've seen them do that against him. I mean, you look at a guy very similar to De'Aaron Fox in terms of game style, a guy like Ja Morant. I know Ja Morant, questionable off the court, but what he does is he drives to the hoop and the Knicks normally converge on him. Well, we've seen Morant have 8+ assists in 4 straight against the Knicks. They play very similar, drive to the hoop. Fox shoots a little bit more mid-range than Ja Morant does, but it's kind of the same kind of concept. I expect the Knicks to double team him. When he drives, have him kick it, and hopefully get some more assist opportunities. We just need them to knock down some shots, and they're at home, so I think they will knock some down some. I think this is a close game, so Fox should play his, normal 36 or more minutes. I think he has a big night. We'll take us over, though, 6.5 assists. I think that's where he gets it done. Let's keep it moving to a guy that hurt us, and he owes us some coin. It's Mr. Tyus Jones, over 23.5 points plus assists, minus 115 on Bet365. Now, you can take this at 24.5. Need an individual line. I would say points is probably the way to go at 15.5, but I think he gets some more assists today. And yes, Tyus hurt us on Tuesday. We took this identical line. It was 22.5 then. I think it went up to about 24.5, and he had 16 points and 3 assists. That's not going to get it done. That's only 19 combined. Today we need 24, but he had 15 potential assists. His teammates didn't give him any help. They didn't knock down shots. Now, the Grizzlies are at home today, so maybe their role players play a little bit better. Maybe even Tyus Jones plays better. But the over-under 235.5 as they take on the Warriors. So this is a big-time game. These teams obviously don't love each other. Now we look at Ja Morant. He's still going to be out. Dillon Brooks is back, but you never know. He's going to have to guard Stephen Curry, so he can get into foul trouble. Also, always a candidate for ejection against Draymond Green. And you look at Tyus Jones. He's played well at home without Ja Morant. In his last 5, he's had 38, 33, 27, 30, and 16 points plus assists. The only game he went under was against the Raptors, a very good defensive team. The Warriors' defense hasn't been great recently. Just gave up 137 points and 28 assists total to the Thunder. 17 of those assists going to Josh Giddey. The game before that, 113 points and 29 assists to the Lakers. So giving up a lot of assists, giving up a lot of points. It's a Grizzlies team that's going to be at home. They're going to play pretty well, and we've seen Tyus Jones play 36 and 34 minutes in his last 2 games. Desmond Bane probably plays a little bit better today, but he probably gets their best defender in Dante DiVincenzo. So Tyus Jones likely gets Klay Thompson or he gets Steph Curry on him. I think he can take advantage of those matchups, get to his spot spots, knock down his shots. If Tyus gets hot, he can hit this over in just points alone, given that he's at home. But I'll take the over in assists too. I'll take 23.5 points plus assists, a little bit of a combo. I think he has a big night. He could even get a double-double tonight, maybe like 15 points, 10 assists. But I think he scores a lot of points, get 8 to 10 assists as well. We'll ride with Tyus Jones to make us some money back. And speaking of making us money back, we're going back to this guy. Look, I like to run back plays because I think we were wrong with the game before. There's a guy on my shirt. The guy, I believe, in the middle. Draymond Green. I like his over 13.5 rebounds plus assists, minus 115 on points bet. If this goes up to 14.5, you can take it there because in Draymond's last game, we took it at 14.5. And what happened? He gave us one rebound. He had one more rebound than you and I. I mean, he had 11 assists and 1 rebound, about as brutal as a beat as it can get. Normally, he should get more rebounds than that, and I think he gets more today. Now, like I kind of predicted last game, I thought he would start at the 5 for them as, Stephen Curry's back, and he did. And so I think more rebounds are coming his way. Some positive regression as the Grizzlies are a team that give up a ton of rebounds. We saw last game they give up 22 to Anthony Davis. And look, Draymond's not grabbing 22 rebounds, but he could grab 8 to 10, could grab 12, and that would make this a no-sweat bet because we know he can get the assists. In the game prior to that for the Grizzlies, 4 Clippers had 9 or more rebounds. So if we can get Draymond to somehow luck into 9 rebounds, heck, even 6 or 7, I think we've got a good chance of hitting this. And you look at in 2 games since Steph returned, Draymond averaged 18 potential assists. We know he's capable of 10 or more assists. He's also averaging 14.1 rebounds plus assists on the year. So this is below his normal line. And he's over this line in 10 of his last 13 games with Stephen Curry. That includes going under in the last 2 games Steph has played in. I don't think he goes under today. He's played well against this Memphis Grizzlies team. Obviously, this is a team that normally steps up. These teams have bad blood. Normally, Draymond's going to want to play well in those games. We've seen him have 17, 19, 14, 26, and 20 rebounds plus assists in his last 5 against the Grizzlies. Those last 3, 14, 26, and 20 came this season. I love Draymond. Hopefully, he doesn't hurt us again. Steven Adams still out. I think Draymond can get a couple more rebounds than 1 than he had last game. I think he steps up, has a pretty big night. We'll take his over in rebounds plus assists. I don't see him scoring as many points as they did last game, given that this team has great rim protection with Jaren Jackson Jr. So maybe they dish it off to him, and Draymond drives, kicks it to a guy in the corner, gets some more assists, or maybe get some offensive rebounds because JJJ is blocking every single shot. But either way, love Draymond, love him to bounce back, have over 13.5 rebounds plus assists, minus 115 on points bet. Those are my 3 favorite plays. I'll talk about a lean in a second, but first, a PrizePicks 3-pick entry going for a 5x payout. Just the 3 plays we already talked about. De'Aaron Fox, over 5, more than 6.5 assists. Tyus Jones, we're switching it up, more than 26.5 points, rebounds, and assists. So taking his PRA line because they didn't have a PA line. I think he hits both either way. And then Draymond Green, more than 13.5 rebounds plus assists. 3 of them, 5 extra money, $20 gives you 100. We'll take a chance at it. I'm not obviously a big parlay better, but I think this has a chance for it. Now, that, of course, if you sign up for PrizePicks, make sure you use code COS or the link at the top of the description. You get a 100% deposit match up to $100. And let's talk about a lean, though, now. Cam Thomas, over in points. Now, Cam Thomas, I'm not going to probably add this unless they disrespect him, so I'll probably stick to 3 plays. But if you have a pick and Cam Thomas has a line, which I don't even know if he will get a line, but I think he has a good chance. The Nets are down a lot of guys like Dinwiddie, Claxton, Cam Johnson. It's really just Mikal Bridges and guys out there running around. So I think Cam Thomas has a pretty big night. I think the Nets have a chance at covering, although they probably shouldn't against the Bucks, but maybe they do. Just the guy that you should keep an eye on. But those are my 3 favorite plays. We're going riding with De'Aaron Fox, Tyus Jones, Draymond Green, and that PrizePicks entry of all 3 of those guys in there. If you want to sign up for PrizePicks, use code COS or the link down below in the top of the description. Day 4 of the ladder challenge will be linked right here once it is live, which should be in a couple hours. I appreciate you guys as always. My name's Austin. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.